Today is the Lion's Gate. Come through, magic. Come through, rituals. It's time for a ritual. Come on. You and I are going to engage in a Lion's Gate ritual right now. That's what we have coming up. Hence the garb. When you see the white, when you see this, I am in ritual garb. I am ready to get down to business. I am ready to get down to the business of magic, the business at hand, baby, the business at hand. All right, how you loving, how you loving, how you loving? If you're brand new here, I am Reverend Valerie Love, also known as Kaisi. Got that name from Mother Ayahuasca, one of my many plant medicine experiences in Peru. And I am the author of 26 books on practical spirituality, magic, the occult, and just most recently, dark fantasy with a touch of erotica. So you are here because we have been in a 5-day wealth workshop. And this wealth workshop has been all about your book in 5 days. And now, on the culmination of it, and it was designed this way. Welcome, come on in, come on in, come on in. It was designed this way because in order for you to put your books in the world, in order for you to put your creative expression in the world, you must be powered up spiritually. Happy Lionsgate, everyone. Come on in. Happy Lionsgate. Happy Lionsgate. Hey! Money Magic is in the house. So I got this garb in the ritual. You'll see that you can wear white garb if you desire, with a white head wrap if you desire. I'm going to give you the ritual steps and spells in just a moment, the ritual ingredients and steps in just a moment. We're going to do it together. I've assembled all the ingredients here. We're going to do the ritual together. We're going to walk you through the whole thing. And as I was stating, if you are writing and doing creative expression, doing artistry, song, dance, designing art, designing fashion, any kind of creative expression, if you are not spiritually powered, baby, you might still be shrinking, hiding, editing yourself, cutting yourself down to size, shrinking, withholding, resisting, being paralyzed by fear, second guessing yourself, having doubts. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Or am I the only nutty one here? Maybe y'all are all already ascended past all those things. These are still some of the mental constructs that arise when we are going to our absolute next level of expression, when we are just going to bust out into cosmic flame and expression, expressing that business, that book, that song, that dance. Take all your shackles off. That's what this ritual is about. Now, let me show you. Let me show you the ritual and how you can get it. It's complimentary. There's no charge for this. Hold on. I'm going to bring it right up for you. This is the Lion's Gate ritual. I roar with creative fire. Let me show you how you can get it, as I already set it up for you to be able to receive it by email, instantaneous access. You're going to go to valerielove.com, and there you are going to see Wealth Witchery. You are going to tap on Wealth Witchery, pop in your name and email address, and you are going to receive an immediate email. Open your email. Hey people, can I talk to you for a moment? Stop going to my website and filling out stuff and then you don't open the email. Stop doing that. There's good stuff inside the email. If you put your name and email on there and you see an email comes from Valerie Love Kaisi, you need to drop everything you're doing and open that email. Don't play with me. I don't make the emails long. I make them to the point and I give you the thing that you asked for. Open your emails. That's it. Go look for it in the promotions tab or whatever other tabs there are and drag them over to the important tab. Because when I send you an email, it's something important. It's amazing how many people put in their name and email address and don't check their email. Check the email, beloved. Is it a deal? Beautiful. It's a deal. Check your email. I'm sending you good stuff in email. So all you're going to do is you're going to go to valerielove.com and you are simply just going to pop in right here, Access Wealth Witchery. In addition to those 5 spells, you're also going to get the Lion's Gate. Now, if you have already done that, don't worry, I'm going to email you today because today is the Lion's Gate and you need to be able to do this ritual today. Let's go through the ritual. Let's go through the ritual. First, we're going to get to our ingredients. This is the Lion's Gate ritual. This is for you. If, as I mentioned, you still have, let's go to the intention for this. You still have, this is the desire, this is the intention, this is the petition. This ritual is created for the Lion's Gate portal. I created this ritual specifically for 888 to awaken your voice, to activate your centers of expression, including throat chakra, including sacral chakra. Activate, including solar plexus. There's some solar plexus energetics in here too for activation. Unleash your creative fire on the world. Speak your sacred truth without being paralyzed by fear, holding back, procrastinating, shrinking, hiding, limiting oneself or your divine expression. That's all over today. So as we conclude this 5 days, you're booking 5 days, this ceremony, this ritual is the portal to bold expression, divine power, and fully express creativity now. That is the intention for this. We're going to scrub off of you and get off of you with this ritual any shrinking, hiding, don't want to speak up, don't want to put your creative voice out there, too afraid you might be judged if you make another video. I work with a lot of amazing people, amazing souls in money magic and in the mystery school. And I got to tell you something. We all have these secret hidden fears. I hear it. I hear it from the community. I hear it within myself. So guess what? We're going to do the spiritual work together to get rid of that. Because your mission and vision and purpose on this planet is too big to mess around. We can't muck around. We're not going to muck around, not on my watch. Christian Witch, Reverend Valerie Love at your service. Here are the list of supplies and ingredients that you're going to get. Now, don't panic. Don't panic. Calm. Take a deep breath. If you look at this list of 22 items and you say, oh my goodness, I'm not prepared. I don't have any of these items. It's okay. It's the Lion's Gate all day today. So you can go out and you can pick up some things, and you may already have some things. You can go out and you can pick up some things today. If you do not get every single little thing today, this is the full-blown ritual. Be led by your intention and do the very best that you know you can do with what you have. Witches never say, oh, I don't have that. Witches don't say that. We go with what we have. Okay, so I'm giving you the full-blown ritual, and you can adjust it. You can work with what you have. Palo Santo or sage. I'll show it all to you in a moment. Florida water, rosemary, fresh or dried, or the essential oil. Lavender, fresh or dried, or the essential oil. Love those. Rose, fresh or dried, petals, or the essential oil. Rose Absolute essential oil. Frankincense essential oil, myrrh essential oil, a white, clean, and fresh towel, brand new fresh towel because you're going to take a sacred bath, white clothing and head wrap, which is what I put on today if desired, chamomile. This is for you to have this very calm, centered courage like the lion. This is a fire ritual, as you may have already correctly ascertained, because this is fire energy. This is the sun, and our cosmic sun, our spiritual sun, is Sirius, right? So we have our physical sun, our battery for our body, our mind, and we also have a spiritual sun. Sirius is 20 times bigger than our sun. That's what's in the forefront right now. That's what we're being blasted with, the blinding light of Sirius and the Lion's Gate. You're going to have cinnamon. That's fiery by itself. You can even put hot pepper in here. If you feel like red pepper flakes, if you feel more fiery stuff to put in here, you can put sunflower in here. Whatever you are intuiting. Follow your intuition. Don't follow rules. We don't have rules in magic and witchcraft. We have intention. We have laws. We have principles. We don't have rules. And the first law is know thyself. And the know thyself means that you are turned within and you are receiving clearly the voice of spirit, your inner self, your higher self, your holy guardian angel, your Orisha, your head spirit, your whatever you call it in your tradition. That spirit that rules your head, that you are listening to this first and foremost for you. Mint. I love mint. Clarity. Okay, we already talked about the rose, and there's rose petals. I have it again for that. Just heart center. You need a lighter, a matches. You need a cauldron or a fireproof bowl because we're going to use charcoal, white paper, a purple pen, a red candle, and your Bibles. I'm a Christian witch. Yes, we use the Bible. The Bible is a spell book. If you're a Christian and you're shocked watching this right now, take a deep breath and learn. That's all. Just take a deep breath and learn. Now let me show you. Were we on screen share all that time? Oh, good Lord. I don't think I was on screen share. Hold on. I'm going to give you this document so that I don't think I was on screen share. So here you see the list of supplies and ingredients. I'm going to give you this document and the steps. Here are all the steps. We're going to do this together. Don't worry. Magical timing, the intention, petition, the invocation prayer, the declaration over the incense. We're going to create incense together. You're going to write and speak your lion's roar. And we were going to conclude the ritual with a blessing. So let's begin. Now, before we go any deeper into this ritual, I thought I would bring up for you spell crafting for the Christian witch. What is a ritual? Because you're about to do a ritual. And what is a ritual? Isn't that a good question? That's what I wanted to know. What is a ritual? And also in spellcrafting for the Christian witch, which by the way is on Amazon, on my Amazon storefront. I'm going to give you the link. If you go to valerielove.com books and you go all the way to you scroll down, you will get to my Amazon author page and you will see right there spellcrafting for the Christian witch. Let me drop it in the chat in case you would like to pick it up and follow along with us. This is a compendium of magic for the Christian witch, for people who have a Christian background and who are now embarking on magic and witchcraft. All right. If you're watching on Facebook, you might not see all the links come through. Oh, yes. Come on, Fire Fairy. Tanner Hart, the incredible musician, songwriter, songstress, songster, song person. The incredible Fire Fairy, Tanner Hart. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. Mwah. Love you. Now, we're going to go over to spellcrafting for the Christian witch. Now, that link that I just dropped you, I must let you know that that is check my email. Got it? Okay, excellent, Coach Cheryl. Excellent, excellent. All right. You are ready to a head start. Yes, we have to a head start. I feel like I graduated LOM. I'm having everything you saying well needed. I love that. I love that. Okay, now I'm going to put in hashtag ad, hashtag paid, because it is important according to Amazon influencer rules of engagement, terms of conditions, that I tell you that that is an affiliate link. That is an affiliate link. So I can make sure to stay in right relationship with Amazon.com and refer you over there. All right. So what is a ritual? So I'm taking you inside the book, Spellcrafting for the Christian Witch. If you're wondering where am I getting this from, this is where I'm getting this from, and where you can get it to if you so desire. Completely up to you. What is a ritual? Here's the definition of a ritual: a religious or solemn ceremony consisting of a series of actions performed according to a prescribed order. That's why we have the steps. Order is the first law of the universe, or the established form for a ceremony, specifically the order of words prescribed for a religious ceremony, such as a wedding. A wedding is a ritual. Ritual observance, specifically a system of rites, a ceremonial act or action, an act or series of acts regularly repeated in a set, precise manner. Ritual in this context, I'm now going to give you my meaning of ritual, now that we understand a little bit more about ritual in this context, in my world, in the world of Christian witchcraft as I know it, I'm not right. I'm simply giving you my point of view. Someone else could say something else, and they're not right and they're not wrong. We don't have right and wrong in spellcraft and witchcraft. That belongs in Christianity, moral codes. We don't have that in magic and witchcraft. Ritual in this context is used to refer to a formal, recurring spiritual practice containing steps designed to take the mind out of ordinary waking consciousness in order to activate the vast resources of divine mind within. We're activating something within. We're taking our mind out of the normal, usual waking consciousness. We are now going to perform a set of acts that comprise a ritual, which is a recurring spiritual practice, and it is a formalized set of actions. Let's unravel this. Ritual is sacred. Ritual connects us with the divine. Ritual is a portal to the otherworldly through which we gladly enter to perform our spell work. This is why ritual surrounds and underpins spell crafting and casting. One of the most important, potent aspects of ritual is memorability. You remember rituals, they etch themselves in our consciousness. That gives you a background about rituals. Very different from a spell. I wouldn't do the same spell over and over and over and over and over again, because when I did this spell, I know the universe is registered and I'm going to go about my business. I'm going to release the spell and it's going to return to me the results that I intended. So a spell is different from a ritual. And as practicing masters of magic, magicians, witches, wizards, necromancers, sorcerers, psychics, all of it, we understand distinctions, the distinction between a spell and a ritual, and we know when to do spell crafting and casting and how to do it, and we know when to perform a ritual. So ritual is going to be recurring. It's going to be a set of spiritual practices. It's going to be a set of actions according to a precise order. A new moon ritual, a full moon ritual. You do the new moon ritual every new moon. The full moon ritual you do. I used to have a whole ritual that I would do for a reading, tarot reading, every full moon. This is a Lionsgate ritual, so you can practice this ritual every year. Now, why do we practice rituals? And let's look at these ingredients. Why do we practice rituals? Why? Why do we practice these rituals? We practice these rituals so that we magicalize our consciousness. You see, you used to be super magical when you were a kid. When you were a kid, you were running around, you had your imagination intact, and you were jumping off of things saying that you were Superwoman or a Superman or Wonder Woman, and you were spinning around and you were going Shazam and you were casting spells. My three grandchildren, whom I had over the summer, and I got to turn them into Potterheads. They had those spells so down pat. They're 8, 10, and 12, and they have no adulting. So they just hurl themselves into the spell. Lumos, stupefy. Wingardium Leviosa, all of them, they know all the spells, baby. My granddaughter sat down, 8 years old, got her pen and paper. Little magician. Come on, witch. Wingardium Leviosa. She wrote down all those spells, okay? They have wands, all the things. They can't have a grandmother for a witch and they don't have the things. So, what I am saying about this whole experience of rituals, it connects us in a very, very deep and profound way to the entire cosmos. So, when you were little, you were super magical. Along the way, they told you, stop it. You don't have no imaginary friend. Who you talking to? I'm seeing something. You saw spirits, all of that. You don't see nothing. And they duped us out of out of our magic. They duped you out of your magic. You were so magical as a kid. You were so magical as a kid. Adults, I have the honor of teaching adults magic, and I promise you, I teach kids magic. They get it like this. I teach adults magic. What? They start adulting. What? How does that work? Can I use a pink rose petal or a red rose petal? adulting. Your head gets very big when you're an adult. But when you were a kid, you didn't worry about any of that. You just hurled yourself in it and you were in it. It's a full embodiment. Kids, when they're in it, they're all the way in it. Adults, they kind of tip themselves into it, look around, see if they're going to come by. Do you think lightning's going to strike me? Oh, Lord, is the devil going to get me? Is my soul going to the dark side? Am I going to hell? Oh, Lord, I'm going to burn in hell, whoever. I don't know if I should be doing this. I don't know if I should have crystals. I know they duped you. It's a-okay. Nobody ever died from having a crystal. I promise you. Not to mention, you have billions. Look at me. You have billions of magnetite crystals in your brain. Scientists don't even know why. You are literally walking around with billions of crystals inside your skull, in your head. So don't let, as Christians are typing, oh, you can't use crystals, that ain't nothing but the devil. They're using a computer that runs on crystals. People, make it make sense. Make it make sense, people. Okay. Let's look at our ingredients. So we are going to do chamomile. I like to keep my things in glass bottles. So we're going to do some chamomile. Let's get to preparing this right now. You need some kind of um, mixing bowl or something that you are going to put it in. So we're just going to take a little bit of chamomile flower. Okay. You don't need a lot. We're making the incense. We got chamomile. I love glass bottles. I don't like plastic very much. We're going to take a bit of mint, running a little low on mint, and I'm going to show you. And we're just going to put some in there. You can put a pinch. You can just put a pinch. You don't have to put a whole lot. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm mixing it in. Okay. By the way, Halloween is coming up. You can get all kinds of good stuff from the stores. We're going to put a pinch of arnica in here. Arnica flour. Love that. I assume that your hands are clean because I showed you how to do on the list. I showed you how to do your cleansing of yourself. We're going to do cinnamon. Forgive that it's in a little plastic bag. I still had some that I had carried to the Christian Witches Convention. So we're going to do a pinch of cinnamon in here. Okay. Look at that delicious cinnamon. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. Do you love? You don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. Do we do dandelion? So some of my things are labeled and some of them are not because, yeah, you have crystals in your head. Did you know that? Family, did y'all know that y'all have crystals in your head? You're going to get some nice, look at that nice dandelion leaf. Isn't that lovely? Going to get some dandelion. My computer is used to herbs. Just do that. My computer's used to herbs. You're making an incense. What do we put in? We put in the mint, we put in the dandelion, we put in the cinnamon, we put in the chamomile, we put in the cinnamon. All we need now is the rose petals. Now, there's a couple of different ways you could go about this whole rose petal situation. You could do what I do, and every time, literally every time I buy roses, I never throw away rose petals. They're just so good for magic. They still smell so good. I never, ever throw away rose petals. I just never do. So we're just going to crinkle up some rose in there. I wish I had my pestle and mortar. I don't have it with me right now. It's all good. It shouldn't stop you. Nothing should stop you from doing your magic with what you have right with you. We're just going to add the rose petals in here. And I've got to tell you something. I feel so at home doing magic. So very at home doing magic. Now, here's what you can use if you don't have rose petals around. I've got to tell you something. These little bottles, these little glass bottles, there's rose petals. So I have to tell you where I got these from on Amazon. And look how it comes out. It's just already nice and crunched up. And I'm just a witch that keeps. Do you want to know how insane my rose petals are? Let me show you how insane I am. This is my, these, baby, I got rose petals on rose petals. That's how insane I am with rose petals. I literally have like, okay, baby, I say go there. If you're going to do it, don't half step, baby. Get in there. Let me show you what will work really well. Do I love this? Now, this came in a witchcraft kit that's on Amazon. I'm going to link it to you. This is probably one of the best witchcraft kits I have seen. It has wonderful herbs in there. So you get it in glass bottles. So you see on the spell that we're using peppermint, and you get the nice glass bottle. So let's put some more in because I love peppermint for clarity of mind, for ah, oh, baby, yes, I say yes. Now, what I pulled out for you, oh, rose petals. We already did the rose petals. What I also pulled out for you was the rosemary and the lavender. Look how beautiful that lavender is. Look how beautiful that lavender is. These are dried herbs, and there's rosemary. I can't get enough of rosemary. I absolutely love it. But now, if you don't have the dried herbs, baby, come through with the essential oils. Okay, come through with the essential oils. So there's no excuse. Get it in whatever version you can get it in. Now, if you have a pestle and mortar, you're just going to mix it because we're making an incense. If you have a pestle and mortar, just grind it into a nice, oh my God, this smells so good. Do you see the powder coming up out of it? Now, we have an incantation that we speak over these herbs. So let's go to the incantation if you're following along with me, because we're going to burn this. I hope you're following along with me. I hope you're not just watching me. I hope we're doing this together, because it's me and you doing magic together. It's not me doing magic for you. I'm doing magic for my own damn self, and you're doing magic for yourself. That's how this thing goes. All right. So we have the intention. I already read the intention to you. You cleanse yourself thoroughly. You're going to take a sacred bath with rosemary, lavender. I showed it to you already. You're going to cleanse your energy thoroughly. Let's do that now with the. Now, I already did all these things, but I am going to do it with you while we're doing it. So let's get to the Florida water. We're up to now. You're going to cleanse your energy, and then you're going to cleanse your space. You're going to anoint your crown. You're going to cleanse your energy. You already cleansed your body. You're going to now cleanse your energy. We're going to anoint the crown and body, and you're going to cleanse your sacred space. Let's do that together now. So to cleanse your energy, what are you going to do? You are going to get your Florida water. So I have a few colognes here. Road opener, Money Magic knows I just posted this the other day in Money Magic. Road opener. I love colognes. Just got this one today. 7 African Powers. I always like to keep floral water around too. Love that one. So just get yourself a bunch of them. You don't have to know what you use them for. And let's just get. Now, normally I just go crazy with the down your whole body, back and front, and you're just clearing your energy field. And we don't put Florida water right on the skin. We do it 2 to 3 inches from ourselves, and you feel it's cleansing your aura and your energy. Okay? Get yourself some nice Florida water. You can get all of these from my Amazon store. Let me give you the link to my Amazon store so you'll have it. And I'll show you what is in my Amazon store. And if you want to get to my Amazon store and you're on Facebook, Boomy! Hi, Boomy! I see you over there doing great things. This Lionsgate ritual is a powerful opportunity to unleash your divine voice and share your light with the world. Embrace your roar. Yes! Boomy! How you loving? Mwah. Look, the AI gave you a thumbs up. I love that. Welcome, Boomy. I love you. Let's go to show you in my Amazon store. This is my Amazon influencer store, and this is the witchcraft kit right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My favorite Palo. This is the witchcraft kit right here. Get it. Yeah, I bought that just before the Christian Witches Convention. It's got all kinds of goodies in it. Get it. Highly recommend. And it's got a lot of great reviews. Hundreds of great reviews. It's a great kit. Ah, don't tell me. Oh, it's not. Is it currently unavailable? Oh my God. Again, I tell you what, I'll see if I can put in the store some other acceptable options if it's sold out. I can see why it's sold out because the witches are grabbing that one. All right, let me put the link to my witchcraft portion of the store at my Amazon. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. Let's continue. So you've already now cleansed your aura and your field. We are now going to cleanse our sacred space. Well, first you're going to anoint your head and your third eye, your heart, your hands, and your feet with frankincense and myrrh. So get out your frankincense and myrrh right now. If you do not have it, you can always, it's the Lion's Gate all day today, and the Lion's Gate will come again next year, and the Lion's Gate will come again and again. A few drops. Yeah, I'm anointing my technology too. And myrrh. Myrrh is viscous and it's thick. So whenever I get ready to open my myrrh bottle, sometimes it's a little, because it's a very thick oil, right? Pardon my teeth. I told you a witch works with what we got. Do you see how viscous that is? And I use it all the time. I use my myrrh all the time, as you can tell. It's like a syrup. It's thick. So that's why you see it like that. So we're going to get some frankincense and myrrh. By the way, when you put on your whites for spell work, don't do frankincense and myrrh. It's all over the Bible. Frankincense and myrrh. If it was good enough for the high priest, it's good enough for me. Third eye, heart, hands, and feet. For your light is a lamp unto my roadway. Yes, Psalms. Okay, just anoint yourself. Ooh. Oh my goodness. We in another world now. We in another world now. Okay. Now we're going to light up and cleanse the space. So let's get out it's one of my favorite little cauldrons because it holds a lot. You can see I burn a whole bunch of stuff in here. Bay leaves, all kinds of things. I'm always burning something. Take the safety off. We're going to sage it up in here. You know, one thing about fire rituals, I love fire, always have. One thing about fire rituals, I've always loved fire. I feel like fire rituals are so purgative. I feel like the fire element is, I'm saging you too, in addition to saging my space. Now, in my space, I sage everything and get into the corners. Get into the corners with your sage because you need to get all the boogies out and you need to open the windows. I learned this from the Native American masters. You need to open the windows and the doors so you let out whatever negative energy doesn't need to be in your space. Okay, so I'm going to set this here. Waft some around you too. Can you feel it? Can you feel the sage vibes? And then I'm also going to light Palo just because if you have sage, you can light sage. Pardon me. If you have Palo, you can light Palo. And I show you my favorite Palo supplier on Amazon because they they harvest sustainably. We got to love nature. We can't be out here just chopping trees for our magic. We've got to love nature. We've got to be keepers of nature, tenders of nature. And so they harvest from trees that have already been felled. Oh my goodness, Palo smells so good. I love Palo. So you're just going to waft up your space really good with sage or Palo Santo and really cleanse and purify your space. So by now, you have already taken your sacred bath. You have already cleansed and anointed yourself. You have already cleansed and cleared your space. You have already set your intention, which we've done already. And now we move to the next steps. Okay? Yes. So we just got the Palo in there with our, it smells so good in here. Now, for our incense, you've blended your incense. We're going to speak over this incense because we also have to light and anoint our candle. We're going to speak over this incense. If you had a pestle and mortar, then you would go with the pestle and mortar and really grind it into a nice fine incense. Let's get our incantation that we are speaking over our incense. Let's go get that. I love you. I love that you're doing magic. Look at you doing magic and witchcraft. I love that. All right. We also have a spirit team invocation. When you want to invoke your spirit team, now I'm not going in the exact order that this is in when you get it from me. So you are going to have all of this when you go to valerielove.com. Right on the front page of valerielove.com, you are going to click on Wealth Witchery. And I'm going to send you 5 spells for Wealth Witchery. And I'm also going to include in the email this ritual, all the steps, all these links. So you don't have to worry, you can get access to all of this. We're going to speak an invocation and a prayer. Here is our invocation prayer. In the name of the Holy Christ, presence within me. This is the invocation prayer. In the name of the Holy Christ, presence within me, the unquenchable light of source as me, and the Lion of Judah beside me, I call upon the fire of heaven, the voice of the prophets, and the wisdom of the ancients and the ancestors. This ritual awakens the roar in every soul by the holy light of Sirius, our spiritual sun. Our voices rise together as one cosmic song, enduring through the ages. So mote it be. Breathe. That is your opening invocation or prayer. And you can put it in the order that I have put it in, or you can put it in the order that most works for you. Breathe, sit at your altar, blend your incense. We have done that. Speak the declaration over the bowl and the incense. We are going to speak into these herbs. You have to speak into them. You must empower them to do your work for you. You are speaking into them. Here is what we are speaking into the herbs. Declaration over the incense. Hold your hands over the bowl, or while you're mixing it, you speak. Herbs of light, flowers of fire, anoint and bless this holy pyre. In lion's flame and angel's might, I claim my voice, my fire, my light. Herbs of light, flowers of fire, anoint and bless this holy pyre. In lion's flame and angel's might, I claim my voice, my fire, my light. Again, herbs of light, flowers of fire, anoint and bless this holy pyre. In lion's flame and angel's might, I claim my voice, my fire, my light. And breathe. Energize those herbs that you're working with. Energize them. Energize them. Now your herbs are energized. You're working with these plant spirits. You are working with these ingredients. You are working with this bundle of deliciousness that is going to burn and waft through the whole universe. Oh, delicious. All righty. Let us now get to burning. So you're going to use your charcoal. Now, this is charcoal that I get from Egypt. This outfit came from Egypt. Yes, I bought this in Egypt. That's why I'm wearing this, because the Egyptians, the ancients, they taught us so much about Sirius, about the Nile River flooding, and that every year on the Lion's Gate on 8/8, that the Nile River flooded and it brought prosperity and it brought fecundity and vitality, and it fed people. And Egypt is still the breadbasket for many people, and so much is grown in Egypt. Some of my herbs are from Egypt. So when you come with us to Egypt, the Magic and Manifestation Retreat next year in 2026, you can get your things from Egypt. Be careful when you're handling charcoal, because it will. So if you have the little round charcoal discs, that's all good too. So I have this. This is what I burn my charcoal in. And this is a brass. Did I get this from India? I don't remember where I got this from. I tell you one thing, I go all around the world, and when I see something I want from Magic, I just buy it. This came with it. It is very important. Listen very, very carefully. If you're new, if you're an OG, you already know this. This goes under this. It came with this because when you burn charcoal, it gets super hot, super hot. So we're going to be very careful of our things in the third dimension, like your table, your cloths, all those things. This charcoal gets super hot. This is obviously a metal container. It will be super hot to the touch. Fire safety. So this wooden plaque came with it. And what I do is I set it on here. And then I also set it on one of these. Because I can't tell you how many times we've had interesting experiences with fire. One of these, it's metal. See, so put it on one of these. This has a triple moon on it. I don't know if you can see it anymore. I burned so many things on it, and it has the pentacle in the middle. So I put it on the wooden base, and then I put it on the metal base, just to be sure that I am insulating this very hot, piping hot incense burner from any table or any surface. Let's go. So what are we going to do? We're going to get out our tongs. Fire safety. And I have smaller ones too. These are some big ones, but hold the incense, hold the charcoal with the tongs. Why? Because we do this. You got to get the charcoal hot. So this is what I usually do, just to get that uh, charcoal really, really, really hot until it starts to collect all the heat. And then it's going to make a holy pyre. This is a holy pyre for our heart's desire. Yes, witches do rhyme. Why? So you can remember. We are spelling, remember? So you can remember. And rituals, we rhyme in spells, but we also rhyme in rituals. And rituals change your consciousness. Rituals cause you to go to another higher state of consciousness. And so, as I just heat this charcoal, let me just share with you a little bit about when to do this ritual. So, you can tell from the elements that this is a fire ritual. And so that means that this ritual, or a type like it, you don't have to necessarily wait for the Lionsgate to come back around next year. You can do it on, let's say, a new moon that is in a fire sign, preferably new moon in Aries. You could do it on any time that you feel, when you need to fan the flames of your inner creative expression and blaze it out into the world. You could do this just before a book launch. You could do it as you're writing and you feel doubt, you feel the inner demons that we talked about. You could do this ritual again. Rituals can be done over and over again, but I wouldn't do it like every day. Because this is a super powerful ritual. You don't have to do it every day. So once a year for this ritual is excellent. I think our charcoal is sufficiently heating up, and we are going to set it on the, yeah, I think it's good. It's getting nice and hot. We need it nice and hot because we're going to put the incense that we have created onto this holy pyre, and we're going to burn it as an offering to the universe. Yes, smoke. Now, why is smoke a big deal? Smoke is a big deal with a lot of uh, traditions. Smoke is a big deal with the Native First Nations of America, also known as Native Americans or Indians. I think we call them First Nations now. I think that's the appropriate way to address our brethren who were here long before the colonizers got here. And like I say all the time on my YouTube channel, colonizer is not a color, it's a consciousness. We still have colonizers. So don't think I'm talking about any specific group of people. I'm just talking about a consciousness. We're going to drop this in here. I believe it's sufficiently hot. Oh, yeah, it's getting hot, nice and hot. And that heat is going to heat up this whole thing. It's going to be super hot. That's for sure. And then when your incense is super hot, when your charcoal is super hot in a fire safe container with insulation from the surface, insulation, okay. Oh, I can feel the heat in this thing already, just like that. Then you are going to put your incense on it, and we're going to speak our incantation again as we burn the incense. Let's speak it again. Let's do it. We're now going to light our incense. So drop your incense in there on the charcoal. Woo! Herbs of light, flowers of fire, anoint and bless this holy pyre. In lion's flame and angel's might, I claim my voice, my fire, my light. And here you have created an incense. And your incense will be smoking. Do you see that you have created an incense? And if you'd like it to smoke even more, I have no problem with lighting a little flame in there as well. And your incense smoke is ascending. And it will continue to burn. I put this on top. And we're going to set this on the altar. You just made an incense. Now we're going to go to dressing our candle. This is a red candle. I love candle magic, as you may have ascertained from the many candle burning rituals that I do with the community. If you'd like to be in our next candle burning ritual, I don't know when it is. I do them by inspiration. It'll be coming up. Here is your candle, red candle. Now, if you like a candle that's with Archangel Michael, get that. If you like a candle with a saint on it, get that. If you like a candle with Christ on it, get that. Why is it red? Pardon me. It's red because this is a fire ritual. And so we are working with the energies of fire. Now you can wash this whole candle, dry it out really well. And then, of course, get your candle cleaned energetically. Because the thing about these things that you get from stores and whatnot with more Florida water, you never know who was driving the truck. Did they have an argument with their wife this morning? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody was delivering the candles. Yes, yes, yes. And we don't know what happened. We don't know. Maybe they were mad. Whatever. We're gonna clear all that energy. Let's get some Palo and just clear it. We're gonna just clear all that energy. Just clear and cleanse everything. Can never hurt. Just clear and cleanse everything. And I thank you for spending time in this ritual with me. You know why? Because magic takes time and it's devotion and it's not instant. It can be instant, it's not always instant, right? I don't know why a lot of the smoke, it's a lot of smoke, but it doesn't always show up on the video. Smoke it up really good. This is your candle. Smoke it up really good. Smoke it up really good. Guess what? They do this in the Catholic Church, don't they? Hint, hint. Don't they do this in the Catholic Church? Don't they have an incense burner in the Catholic Church? Don't they have incense? Don't the priest walk up and down the aisle? I've seen it with my own eyes, and if you haven't been to a Catholic church, I recommend you go, especially on Easter, because they got all the high magic up in there. They got plenty high magic up in the Catholic Church. Now, what you can do is also add incense right here. If you desire to add some of your incense, you could put it right here. I haven't saved some of my incense, but I will do a quick little adding of incense right now to this candle because that's what I feel led to do in this moment. So I'm going to do that. A little bit of rose petal. Why red? Fire, 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 fire. Ooh, that's a big one. Crunch it up if you need to. I don't have my pestle and mortar with me. This is all gonna burn. It's all good. It's just gonna burn. It's all good. Part of your heavenly incense. Let me put a dash of cinnamon on there. Dress your candle. I hope you're doing this with me. This is not a spectator sport. Magic is not a spectator sport. You're doing this with me, right? I hope so. Cinnamon. Get your cinnamon in. Looking great. Looking good. And yes, this will catch fire. Don't worry. You'll be close by. You will be tending it. Mint and dandelion. You'll be tending it. You're not going to leave the candle by itself when you first start it. You're going to be tending it. This is on the list. So go ahead and get you some dandelion in there. Love it. And mint. Clarity. A sharp mind. A sharp mind. Mental clarity. I wish more business people did more magic. You would sure go in a whole lot more centered. Hold your candle. And we have to speak We are now going to speak our lion's roar over the candle. So this is when you get your white paper and your purple pen. Why purple? I learned that from Dr. Emoto's wife. Dr. Emoto's wife, she only wrote in purple pen because she said it was the highest vibration color. And I love that so much that I began writing in purple pen, especially my spell work. You can also use dragon's blood ink. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a purple pen. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. Now we're going to speak over this candle because this candle has work to do. It has work to do. Now, when I said you're not going to leave it, you're not going to leave it when these herbs are right on top. You're going to let this burn down. Once it starts burning down, because this is likely a 7-day candle, it's okay. You can leave it if you feel safe to leave it. Put it in a bowl of water. Set the bowl of water, set it in the middle of the bowl of water on your altar. It'll be perfectly fine. I have had candles burn, 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 perfectly fine. Yet, do what's safe for you. Do what's safe for you. Okay? And what makes sense for you. Never keep this around children. Never keep this around pets. Right? Write and speak your lion's roar. What is your lion's roar? Your lion's roar is your specific roar to the cosmos. Here's mine. As an example, don't use mine. Use yours. You can start off with I am. And you're going to speak it into your candle like so. I am Kaisi, voice of the awakened, mouthpiece of spirit, holy scribe and wordsmith, by divine right and gifting. Ne'er shall the light, flame, or roaring fire of divine creativity within me be anything other than a full and vibrant blaze in this world and the worlds beyond. I write, I speak, I roar. You can feel the candle vibrate with your lion's roar. Feel the candle vibrate with your lion's roar. And now you are going to light your candle. Light your candle, and you're going to place the white paper where you have written out your lion's roar under the candle on your altar, and you're going to speak Psalm 29:4 as you light the candle. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is majestic. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is majestic. Did you see that? Okay. I just lit my candle with Psalm 29:4. I am a practicing Christian witch. The voice of the Lord is powerful. You are the voice of the Lord. The voice of the Lord is majestic. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is majestic. Some versions of the Bible say the voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. Some say the voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of splendor. Whatever speaks to you. Now we're going to set this next to your incense. And you are going to allow this to burn. Burn, baby, burn. And we are going to conclude our ritual with a blessing. May the Lord bless and keep you. May the Lord shine his light on you, lift up his countenance toward you. May everything you do succeed. May you rise higher than you ever imagined before. May you do all things according to the inner voice of love, light, wisdom, truth, happiness, peace, joy. And may you experience all the same and even better than I know how to ask. Ask in the name of all that is holy, Ashe. So mote it be. Hotep. And that is your Lionsgate ritual. I hope you have an incredible Lionsgate. I hope you open up, speak your truth, show up. Wear what you know you want to wear. Look the way you want to look. If you feel like putting face jewels on your face and walking down the street, do it. If you want to sing a song, do it. If you want to write a new song, create a choreography, whatever your creative expression is, it is now blazing into this world and the worlds beyond. I love you. Mwah. Peace. Kaisi out. Valerie Love.